I'm Pam Dyson, child development expert, parenting coach, licensed professional counselor, and registered play therapist. And I have for you today my parenting tip of the month. It's October. Halloween is right around the corner, and kids are excited, and there's always lots of fun things that you can do to help your child have fun with Halloween, but also to take advantage of maybe incorporating a little bit of learning along with it. So here's an idea that I have that you can have your child could help you make, and then they can have a lot of fun using it. What you need is some fall colors of tissue paper, some spider rings. You're going to need 12 of them. I have 6 black ones and 6 orange, but you could use any color, or you could use all 12 of the same color, and an egg carton to store them in. The first thing that you need to do is take a scissors and cut this tissue paper up into little bitty strips, probably about that wide. You could do this, your child could help you do it. Use as much or tissue paper as you want. You can use lots of different colors. I've already cut some up and I've put it in this bowl. You could use this size of a container. You could use a much larger container. If you have more than one child who's going to be playing this game, you might want to use a much larger container. Otherwise, this is a good size for one child to play the game individually. After you cut up the different colors of tissue paper, kind of pulled them apart and separated them and mixed the colors up, you put the spider rings inside the tissue paper, and you kind of toss them around a little bit to hide them. And what your child gets to do is dig through the tissue paper trying to find the spider rings, and each time they find one, they put it in one of the slots in the egg carton. They can count as they go. They could do a pattern, put an orange one in, put a black one in, put an orange one in. It's also a tactile experience. Lots of fun for them to do. A fun little Halloween game, and there's learning incorporated with it as well. Let me set that aside, and I've got one more activity that you can do with your child this Halloween. You're going to need a container with a little bit of water in the bottom. You're going to need a slotted spoon and some tongs. And you're going to need some orange ping pong balls. You can usually find these in the sporting goods stores or in the sporting goods aisles at discount department stores. They usually come in a container of 6. And I'm going to store mine in another egg carton because it's an easy and affordable way to keep those ping pong balls all in one place. You're also going to need a permanent marker. A Sharpie works really, really well. And you're going to draw some faces, preferably jack-o'-lantern looking faces, on these ping pong balls. But what you're going to do that's very unique is make these jack-o'-lantern faces have lots of different feelings. This jack-o'-lantern, he looks kind of happy. And after you draw a face on him, you can toss him into the water. This jack-o'-lantern face that I drew, he looks a little bit mad. Here's one that looks scared. And here's one that looks sad. You could draw a couple of other ones, whatever feelings you might want to use. And what's neat about this game for kids is they love the water aspect of it. So we've got that sensory component going on there with the water. They can take a slotted spoon and they can scoop up one of those ping pong balls. And when they do, they identify, what's that jack-o'-lantern feeling? Well, he's feeling kind of mad. And they can share something that makes them feel mad. Or they might want to share what makes the jack-o'-lantern feel mad. It might be that somebody smashes him in. Older children would probably like to play this game with a little bit more of a challenge, so you might want to give them some tongs and have them use the tongs to pick up one of those floating ping pong balls. A fun game, incorporates water, incorporates talking about feelings, because helping your child learn a vocabulary of feeling words is very important, and it really does help them communicate with you more effectively when they're feeling frustrated, when they're feeling angry, when they're feeling sad. So I hope you got some good ideas today for some fun things that you can use at home, or maybe you're an early childhood teacher, you could use these at school as well. Fun things to do, easy and affordable to make, to incorporate into your October festivities.